Guys, I can't stand what Russia is doing right now. But because of the war they're bringing to Ukraine, the euro and the pound is going to be pumping. And we're going to dive right into it right after this.
Like a pro, yeah, I'm trading like a pro, like a pro, taking profit like a pro, time to let them know, bank on the phone, no I don't need a loan, cause I'm trading like a pro. We getting paid, huh, stacking that money from the trades, huh, we getting paid, huh, stacking that money, I'ma teach you how to trade like a pro.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Jay Wayne, representing Team Take Profits, and we just got another Forex news update. We all know what's going on right now in the world. Russia is really trying to go crazy, and this is not a political channel, guys. I won't even front like I'm your guy that you can come to for political news. I'm not that guy, never was that guy, but this is really hitting home into what we do. This is crossing over into what we do as traders, right? So I feel like I have an obligation to talk on it. I feel like I got a lane to talk on it. And, like I said, guys, I really can't stand it, and to give you like a quick synopsis or just a quick rundown of what's going on, how the conflict started between Ukraine and Russia. Basically 60% of the people in Ukraine, they voted for, this goes way back, I want to say, I don't know, past 2001. It had to be stuff going on even in the 90s, but I'm not hip to all of that. But what I do know is around in the 2000s, 2001, maybe 2004, in that area, 60% of Ukraine people want to vote for they voted for the European Union. They want to be like they want to be a free country, like Poland, like those other people over there. So Russia is not for that. Russia is like, hey, you guys are ancient. Ukraine is ancient. You guys are old Russian soil. That's how what's his name? Putin. That's how old Putin look at it. So that's how, So he like, hey, Poland, they over there doing what they doing, living good. I mean, great people in Poland, the great things that they doing for the people, for Ukraine, taking those people in. It was a story, you can see some of the stories behind me, but it was a story where people fled the country, crossed over to Poland, and they put them into it's like a wooden, like the woods or whatever like that. And they got they built like I want to say a bunker, but like a housing thing where it's like 24, 30 beds in there. Kids was sleeping in there good. They just brought them in. Good people, good Polish people, man. And I just pray for them that God bless them. But, Russia is like, hey, they're doing what they're doing. They don't want Ukraine to do what Poland is doing. They don't want that. They want a buffer. They don't want all of them coming together against Russia. He like, no. He not having that. So he feel like he can just go in there and invade what's going on in Ukraine because he look at it as that's old Russian soil. But it's like, nah, bro, where you been living? What you been doing all this time? We made some votes. We put some votes in and changed everything up. So I guess it's going to be too much power for them. It's going to be too much power if Ukraine and all of them come together and, be a free country, and how they run things, Putin just don't like it. And so he just feel like he can just invade it. So that's just a quick rundown of what's going on. You guys can look at on your own time of what's been happening deeper, because there's a lot of things that happen that I'm not even covering. That's not my job to do that. I'm just trying to see what can we do in this Forex market with what's going on. And I'm not trying to downplay like it's all about money and you got real lives fleeing countries. If I was to give you an example, guys, I'm so upset right now every time I talk and think about this, because it's like I'm up here in Michigan at the top of the map of the United States. it's similar to us having to flee. If Canada came and try to, you know, take over our country, they coming from the top. They coming to the side of New York, coming from where Michigan is, and you know, and all of that. And we pushing ourselves down. We're driving down to Texas, 30 hours, 24 hours, driving down to Texas, trying to leave out of the country, headed into Mexico somewhere. And Mexico take us in, like Poland taking Ukraine in. That's what it's like. Like, if I can like compare it to something. And I couldn't imagine that. You know, I gotta grab my kids. They running with their kids on their shoulder. Running with their kids on their shoulder, trying to flee, you know, in big long lines. And man, that junk upsets me, guys. I couldn't imagine. And you know, and it was a story where a guy came 30 hours. You know, they probably fabricated the numbers, but he done drove 20 some hours to the border thinking he about to go with his family to freedom over there in Poland. And they said, oh, you over 18, you got to head back and fight for your country. He had to drive back. And his, you know, kids and his wife kept pushing over there across the border. You know, that's crazy. Man, we got to pray for them. One night that I was laying down, I had saw a clip pop up. And I just was watching, and they said that Europe said that they're going to start saving 2.5% of, I guess, what the country make or whatever, what they're taking in, the GDP. And they're going to be pumping that money for times like this.
We must invest more in the security of our country to defend our freedom and democracy. From now on, year for year, more than 2% of our GDP will be invested in defense.
Because China is quiet. China ain't said nothing about what's going on. Other people that's allies with Russia ain't said nothing. Quiet. You never know what's going to happen next. You never know what country or what's, you know, Russia is going to do next. So they say, you know what, we're going to be ready. We're going to be ready. So that got me thinking, well, that's going to keep, you know, taking it off of the seriousness of what's going on, going over to what Forex is doing. That's going to be pumping. Like, you know, there's a GDP report pumping out once a month. You know, that's going to be money flowing in the market still. You know what I mean? So we still can make money. So even though Russia is getting sanctioned on all over the place, they can't hardly do anything. No concerts is going there. All festivals, all sporting events is cut off. Everything is being cut off right now. Even trading, all the markets is dropping. We're still going to be able to make money going forward, you know, trading what we trade, the euro and the pound dollar. You know, the pound dollar is taking a hit right now because of what's going on. You can see it right here on the charts. Guys, I'm going to show you the charts right here. Even Joe was making a video, or I think he was about to, and he was about to show you what's going on. And, you know, he do those live weekly updates of the weekly recaps is what he do. Forex Forecast. Go check his channel out. But if you want to catch those or don't miss the next one. And we was looking at buys. I mean, you got the head right here. Price was holding at the shoulder. You could just see it right here. I'm on a 4-hour chart, guys. You got this level holding here. You got this level right here. And then price was sitting right here, we was ready to shoot up. And all of a sudden, this war thing happened. Old Russia coming in, old Putin and them, and drop it. And I'm talking about drop. You know, so now we can't even trade how we normally do. And I really had no interest in trading in the market. I really didn't, because I gotta protect my money. I don't know what to look at. What I'm gonna be scalping in and out, scalping these volatile wicks and everything popping off in the market. I'm not playing with that. So I just needed to let it settle. I haven't traded since everything happened. I just want to let things settle and kind of see how we're moving. You know, I need to see how we're moving in the market right now. Is everything just chaotic, sporadic, or is there still going to be some type of level of structure going on in the market through this? So, you know, I'm waiting to see that. And I'm probably going to trade probably come Wednesday. I'll probably see what's going on by Wednesday, because then the war has been already going on over there for about 7 days by then. 7-8 days. So I can gauge and see what I can do in the market. But guys, we were looking for the pound to shoot up, man. We was looking, everything, all the signs in the market was showing that the pound was going to shoot up and we was going to take advantage of that. I mean, we've been eating off of that weeks and weeks. Constantly putting it together. Boom, it dropped. We catch it. Okay, we know to get out here because the left shoulder and the right shoulder starting to complete. So we got out getting ready for the buys, and boom, this thing dropped. Crazy. Guys, like I said, I'm not a political channel. Don't claim to be one. I ain't gonna never try to be one. That's not my style. But guys, this is definitely affecting how we're trading. And please comment below. Have you guys been in the market trading, or you just been sitting out? Have you guys been actually finding a rhythm through all of this craziness that's happening right now? Comment below, because you know we're a community and we stick together and we can help one another. You guys are so smart. You guys are incredible. You know, a lot of you guys are in the comment section. You give great feedback. And I'm just curious to know, you know, what you guys are thinking about this whole situation in regards to trading. So please comment below, guys. Also, like, I want you guys to just be careful with your money, okay? Because we get this bad rep that we can't be profitable for a year. You know, Forex traders are, you know, not profitable traders. And, you know, like I said in the last video, we're changing that. And, you know, so I just want you guys to be careful. All right, in these times, we can't be, you know, money hungry. We gotta be aware of what's going on in the world, because it will show up in the Forex market. When you're on these charts, it will show up. It's not like we're just gambling and we're just hitting buy and sell buttons and this is just a game. This is not a game. This is real life. Trading in these markets, I know they look all beautiful and you make your candles look pink and red and look like, you know, cotton candy on the charts. And you know what I'm saying? You feel like you in Chuck E. Cheese and stuff like that on the charts. But look, this is not a game. Those candles is real money. These supply and demand zones in the market is real money flowing, and real banks and real people in these markets pushing this stuff, and real news events moving this market. This is real life. Treat it as such. All right. So don't be around here trading not knowing what you're doing during this time right now. Take it easy. Picking, you know, if you see a trade set up, make sure that ain't nothing going on crazy in the folders. Look at your MyFX book. Look at the folders. Look at the world. If everything is kind of calming down and kind of quiet, maybe you can sneak a little trade in here and there. But be careful right now, guys. This is time to just, you know, take this time to appreciate your family. You know, I look at my kids, I'm like, oh my God, I ain't seen my kids all day. I need to play with my kids. They supposed to go to bed at 9, skip that. They going to bed at 10. I'm hugging tonight. We hugging and kissing and everything. We playing with toys an extra hour. You know what I mean? Because I look at these families and man, I be about ready to break down crying seeing these kids. Don't know what's going on. One woman had a baby in the subway while all this stuff is going on. Baby sound asleep because the Polish people over there took them in. They don't know what's going on. Not a care in the world, sleeping. Everything getting bombed around them. Guys, you guys feel my pain. You hear them. You hear the pain, man. I'm upset. But pray for them. And if you a believer, pray for them. The prayers will go a long way. And but like I'm gonna do my job and keep you guys up to date on what's going on. All right, so I'm gonna get out of here. This was a news update. I don't want to take all your time up, guys. Even if you're not a part of Trend Trading Academy, I care about y'all. I care about your accounts. I care about you as a person, your family. All right, I want you to win. I want you to win. Don't forget to like this video, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get this channel up to 200,000 real quick, because we just trying to help as many people as we can. All right guys, don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe, and pray for Ukraine. Let's make this money, baby. Peace.